Hello everyone, so today I'm recording a video on how to create VMs for Citrix PVS with Ansible. So the use case is in case, so there are multiple use cases. In case you have to install, so to create new VMs, in case disk fails, so in case you have your VMs on the local storage, you can quickly recreate them if you repaired your storage, or in case and a host goes down, then you can also recreate the VMs very quickly. And the last option is in case you want to create just one VM, then you can create just one VM. So let me just start the playbook, because I will show you after that the playbook, at least a part of it. So this is my playbook, and as I told you, we can create VMs in three conditions. Create all the VMs from a host, create the VMs from a specific drive, or create the VMs or create just one VM. Okay, so let's first try to create just one VM. Pool master is XenServer. Now the first question is if I want to create a host, all the VMs on a host, all the VMs on a disk, or just a single VM. So we will type VM. The other things that we are asked, we can leave blank, because our filter is set to VM and we only need to type the VM name. So here it's asking us for the host name. We just hit enter. Here it's asking us for the disk where the VM should be created, but in our case we selected VM, so again a blank. And now we are asked to type the VM name. I hope I know the VM name, so let's say VM 003. Okay, so it found it. This will be created on host XenServer, so on the pool master, and it will be created on the drive 02. And we just have to say yes if we want to continue, and it will create the VM, and hopefully we will not get errors, but we've got one. I believe the network names have changed. Yes, doesn't look good. Let's see. Yep, user 1. Do I still have a bond? Yes. So let me see, because I've created this with different entries. Let's see. User 1, PVS VLAN, and user 1. User 1. Do I have something in user 2? No. Okay. Let's fix this very quickly. Let me see. So I have user 1, but I do not have PVS. No problem. 1 second. Where is it? Let's just copy this. And pool. Let me go on the pool networking and properties. Just rename this one PVS. Okay, so that we do not get that nasty error. Storage it did not create. Okay, let's delete. Yes. And let's try one more time. Okay, so again, pool 02 master XenServer 05. We will create just one VM, nothing for the host, nothing for the repository, and now VM 03, VM 003. Okay, and let's see what happens now. Okay. Okay, so no error, and the VM is created with the description. Of course, it was created with Ansible. Networking now is fine, 01 and PVS VLAN. And let's say the storage. So it got the disk and it's created on drive 02. Okay. Okay, so this was good. So this was the first option on how to create just one VM. And of course I have, as you've seen, I have an YAML file that contains all the information about all the VMs. So on which host they have to be installed, which MAC addresses they will need, and in which VLAN they will be, the network cards will be created, how much memory they will have, how many vCPUs they will have, the VM name, and that's about it. Okay, let's go back and try option number 2. Let's create, let's delete this one, or let's leave it. Let's create again pool 02 master, the same master, and now let's select here a disk. So we want to create all the VMs from a specific disk. Okay, and when you select a disk, you also need to type, as you see here, you need to also type the host where that will be created. So in our case, we want to, let's say on Xen09, say the host is called Xen09, and the disk, we just take the name label on disk 02, what is it? Okay. And in our case, we no longer need the name of the VMs because this will create all the VMs from that disk. It found one. So VM number 005 should be there, should be created in that location. And we just say yes. And VM 05 has been created. And it should be on this. Yes, perfect. And again, networking and everything, vCPUs configured as it's supposed to be. Okay, and let's try another one, another option to create all the VMs on. Let's delete this one, because I want to create all the VMs from, because I remember I had more VMs on Xen 05. Okay, again the same playbook, and let's say pool 02 master is XenServer. Now we want to do a filter for the host, and we absolutely need the host but nothing else. Okay, and now it found that on XenServer we have 3 VMs, so VM01, 2 and 3 that we already installed, but let's recreate it. And they are created on different disks, so 03 will be on disk on the drive 02, and the other ones will be on the drive 01. Okay, let's see how this goes. Okay, all VMs created. Now the drive is created. Okay, let's see. So we have 3 VMs, storage, or better said, let's go on the storage and see them all. So 01 and 02 are on storage on the drive 01, and the other one is on drive 02. 02, yes, perfect. Okay, so this is what the playbook does, and I just want to show you the first part because that's the most interesting, the VM creation. You should already know if you watched more videos on my channel, so I will not go into the commands on how to create a VM, but let's see the filtering because that is very interesting. Where is it? Here. Let's close this one, and I've executed this playbook, so number 10. Okay, so this is the entire magic. This is the filter that I'm using, and above those are all our questions during the playbook start. So the pool name is basically directory because for each pool, I only have a pool, but if you have 100 pools, then each you should have 100 directories. This is easier, so this is how I see it. It's easier for me, and you just type the name of the pool, and that should also be the name of the directory, and inside of it you will have a file called vms.yaml, and there you have all your VMs that should be on that pool. Okay, let's go back. Target host, it's the pool master. This is the mode that we choose when we select host, disk, or VM. And after that, we just need to type the host, disk, or the VM name. Okay, and let's come here to the filter. We will use, I used Ansible set facts, and I used the filter like this. So if you type the VM name, then it will go and create just that VM. And if else, so the first filter is for the VM. If you do not select the VM, then it will go to the next filter. If you type the host name, so host name equal to selected host, it will create all the VMs from that specific host. and if not, then it will go to the next filter, and it excludes, as you can see, if you only selected the host and not selected the disk, it will create all the VMs on that host. It doesn't matter if there are 2 disks, so it will create all the VMs. And the third filter is, as I told you, when you have to type the host name and also the storage repository, so the disk where your VMs will be created. And this is the filter for that. So this is the most important thing in this playbook. Of course, I should have also created another option for all. So in case you just type the pool name, then it should create all the VMs, but you would rarely do that to create the entire pool, so all the VMs in the pool. And even if you have that issue, you can very fast create all the VMs if you just execute the playbook for each host in your XenServer pool. The other configurations you already know. One more thing that I'm doing, I do have a disk because I'm using PVS to store the user login. So the user home directory will be stored on the disk, and of course, when you boot up a PVS VM, it will use the PVS disk, but the second disk, so this is drive D. Normally, when you power on the VM and it has Windows on it, this will be drive D, and this by doing this you can gain a lot of performance, because all the read-write will be done locally on each host drive, and they will not be done. So most of the writing and the reading of the user's activity will be done here and not on the PVS not on the PVS image. And I believe this will give you a boost in performance. Okay, so this was it for this video. Thank you for watching, and please subscribe to my channel if you liked this type of video.